Hello, beautiful souls. I'm Tarannum here, your spiritual healer. For over 20 plus years, I've guided thousands of people through their emotional detox, energetic imprints, and I've helped them clean and clear that off. I've also helped people awaken their deep understanding of their energy. Right from my retreats in Goa and London to my sacred workshops here in Mumbai and India, and of course at the global level too. What I've learned through all of this is that tension doesn't begin in the body, it begins in the story that we tell ourselves. Today I'm going to be talking about a very important topic because I felt that this was the need of the hour. So before we start, I wanted to breathe in because what I'm about to share with you is not something that most healers will ever speak about openly. And we're doing, decades of energetic work across the world. Um, there's one pattern that I've seen again and again and again, that people don't suffer because they are weak. They suffer because their energies, which they were holding on in their mind, body and soul, did not belong to them and was sent their way. So I'm going to tell you everything that I have seen, everything I've removed, everything that I've learned. And if you are watching this, I'm sure that it is not a coincidence, it's guidance. Now, when we actually speak about negative energy or the negative souls or the negative attacks that happen, it's not what Bollywood has showed us with a baba with a lemon, a doll, and a graveyard. No, black magic or negative energy is directed intention with twisted emotion. So let me explain. When someone looks at you with jealousy, obsession, anger, hatred, betrayal, revenge, unresolved pain, and they focus that energy repeatedly over time, over you, it becomes an energetic poison. Some even do rituals, some light candles, some tie knots, some chant, some just think of you over and over again with a venom. And this is the part that nobody ever tells you. A person doesn't need to be powerful, they only need to be persistent and consistent. So the energetic attacks happen through thoughts, emotions, objects, words, photographs, all household items like food, salt, sugar, turmeric, and everything. It can happen through gifts, food. I have seen people get drained simply because someone has even stalked their Instagram daily with jealousy. And this is how it is easy for energies to travel, especially to sensitive people. Even if also you could be a healer or somebody who's highly spiritual and you're a sensitive human being or an empath, this could be impacting you in big ways. So here are 7 big signs of an energy attack. Sign number 1, the exhaustion that makes no sense at all. You sleep but you wake up tired. Your chest feels heavy, your mind feels foggy. This is the first sign. The sign number 2 would be sudden emotional mood swings, arguments without a reason, irritation out of nowhere, crying spells, feeling frustrated without a cause. Now, I actually worked with a woman who went from literally calm energy to angry energy 20 times in a day. It wasn't her emotion, it was an energy implant. Sign number 3 could be financial blockages. Deals collapse at the final moment, payments get stuck, unexpected losses, slow down. This is one of the most common signs that I see in business families. Sign number 4, loss of mental clarity, brain fog, lack of emotional concentration, can't meditate, can't pray, can't think straight. Sign number 5, relationship conflicts, arguments that feel forced, misunderstandings that feel engineered, distance that never existed before. It's like all of a sudden there is this distance which you never thought that it existed before. Sign number 6, strange body sensations. You could be feeling pins, needles, coldness, heaviness on your back or shoulders, random pain that doctors can't explain. Sign number 7, feeling watched or drained. That sense that something is off, something is stuck, something is attached. Your intuition is never wrong. I'm going to give you few experiences from my real experiences with people. I'm going to change the names because I cannot overtly tell you who it is about. But let's say that the first experience that I had was with a woman whose entire luck flipped. Her things just later, she went through the experience, a real deep dark experience within her life. Now what happened is that she was doing really very well. She was going through a lot of beautiful things in her life, and she was experiencing greatness, goodness, luck, and everything. And then all of a sudden, she happened to talk to somebody close to her about it. And just as she did that, something massively just shifted in her life. So let's say that I'm going to be calling her, say, Dia, okay? And she came to me around, say, 3 or 4 years ago. And the moment she connected with me, I could feel the heaviness in her energy space. Not just sadness, not depression, but a foreign weight in her aura. Her entire life literally flipped overnight with what she was actually going through. So one morning when she woke up and everything started to fall apart. First, her phone switched off and did not turn on again. She did not drop it. It was not damaged. It was just off. She reached her office and found that her access card stopped working. Her computer wasn't switching on. Her boss told her that 3 major clients which she was handling backed out all at once. People she trusted just stopped replying to her message. Her boyfriend suddenly said he needed space. In her house, her electronics stopped working. And what scared her the most wasn't the events, it was the feeling that she had. She kept on saying, this is not my energy, and this, I don't feel like myself, the same way that I would feel before I shared things with this person. And when I checked her field, her energy space, her auric energy, I felt something really dark, dense, sticky energy like tar, gooey in her aura. And her aura was punctured, not cracked, punctured, as if something had inserted into her auric space. Now I asked her, did something unusual happen in your life? So she told me that, it started when I spoke to this individual, and all of a sudden, she started finding a few things, few objects in her house. Like she found a small cloth bag, behind her pot in the balcony, and she thought the wind must have carried it, or you know, it, birds must have gotten it, or something like that. But something was really off about what she found in that little black, bag that she found. Was a small crystal was there in it, and there was a small uh, like a charm in it. Something was put inside it. Now she said that the energy of her house also feels, it does not feel like haunted or scary, but just contaminated. And she said there's a strange smell in her house. Now when she told me that newly washed clothes, there were ash on her washed clothes, there were pieces of some pieces of cloth or red threads everywhere. Randomly she found them in the house. So when she sat down with me and we healed that energy and we cleared that space, within a month her life actually returned to normal. She started seeing things clearly now. Energy is cleared. It takes a while for the entire energy to clear off within a month, but she did start seeing, loads and loads of shifts and changes. And that's what, I tell people, that when everything collapses at once, it is rarely coincidence, it is energy. Then I worked with another family in 2022, and I let me call them the K family. For 3 decades, the family struggled with the same patterns again and again and again. Land disputes, brothers turning against each other, fathers fighting sons, court cases that dragged for years, deals falling apart, all of that. And every eldest sons for like past 3 generations went through the same betrayal. Different people, different years, same story. Red flag of ancestral negative energy coming down, one by one. So when the eldest son of the current generation came to me, he said that I've been feeling strange for over a long time, and I know that I can do much more, but something is binding me, something doesn't let me move forward with the confidence that I should be going ahead with. So when I checked the energy, I saw some very very old energy, which would be done like 3 or 4 generations earlier, to literally destroy the entire family. It was a ritual, a separation ritual, and it was done just enough that people would not survive that kind of an energy. So he said that 3 generations ago, when I made him sit down peacefully and allow the energies to talk to him, he said that somewhere great 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 grandfather had mentioned, and this story has been running in the family through the generations, that one of the brothers were in a land dispute, and one of the uncle went to a tantric to cause that negativity. And it wasn't just an imprint that sat on the family for decades, it was a complete entire lineage which had got affected. So slowly over the next, I told him that, see, we can't clear the energies like in 1 month itself, right? It's not an easy task to just clear these generational patterns and negative energy. It takes time. So we started off with the ancestral release process, the lineage purification process, the unbinding of old contracts, the auric field reconstruction. It took me anywhere from 3 to 6 months. A lot of times I tell people that it will take 3 months, but It goes beyond that. It is not just like 3 महीने में हो बोला तो हो जाएगा. It takes a while because इतना deep energy cleansing होता है that it takes like a real long time. But when that shift happened, it was like looking at a door which was unlocking. Within couple of months, the brothers started to speak again. The court delays stopped. One land case that was stuck for nearly 15 years suddenly progressed. Within the next 3 to 6 months, the family sold a property that had been in dispute for decades. But the biggest change was peace, softness. The fights that had lasted for years just dissolved. And that is the power of clearing an ancestral negative energy. It just doesn't fix one person, it heals bloodlines. Yeah. Now, why I'm sharing with these stories with you is that how it can impact a life and how it can drastically change the energies of beautiful souls who can do much more, right? Now let's say that there is negative energy, let's call it, might call it black magic or whatever. It doesn't destroy you, but it distracts you. It disconnects you from your intuition, from your destiny, from your inner power, from peace, from your divine path. And 80% people feed that negative energy of black magic through fear. So fear can work in loops. And if you get, if you think also that it is this negative energy which is affecting you, impacting you, it will amplify because your thought process has amplified it. So that is one. So if your thought process can slowly clear that off, even that can stop. Point number 2 is energy leaks. Now you cannot stop the energy leaks because your aura is torn and wounded. Point number 3 is that trauma. If you are going through some sad time, some grief, some negativity in your own heart, like anger, frustration, that becomes the start point for that energy to start working more and more. So today we are going to do the protection method. First we will start off by how will you seal your auric field. Next we will do the cord cutting method. And third, I will teach you how to send that energy back, not as a revenge, but as a release. Alright, so I hope that you are ready for this. The very first thing that you need to do is imagine a beautiful white light covering you up. And as you think of this beautiful white light covering you up, it is slowly entering into your auric field. You need to start clearing your aura step by step, right from your head to your toes. It's entering every segment of your body. It's entering every part of your body. Feel a golden bubble of light around you now. Then there is a small silver core. Now imagine that your auric field is getting sealed. Let's go on to step number 2. As you see people, or visualize the faces from where negativity would have come to you. Imagine that you have a giant scissor and you're cutting it off. Feel that your energy is being released. Clearing off. That energy is going into divine light above. This is the energetic reversal. Not as a revenge, but as a release. The universal light is absorbing it and clearing it. As you breathe in, you see all of that energy just moving out. Clearing off completely. Step number 4 is let's clear that energy and do a destiny realignment. The negative energy does not attack your strength. It attacks your uncertainty. It attacks the gap between who you are and where your soul knows that you're meant to be. Because when a person is truly aligned with their destiny, no curse, no evil eye, no jealousy, no rituals can touch them. Why? Because purpose kills poison. Light kills darkness. Alignment to your destiny kills attack. When your destiny activates, expanding your aura, your intuition sharpens, your clarity deepens, your frequency rises, your spiritual field becomes powerful, your energy becomes consistent, and at that frequency, attacks can approach you but cannot enter you. So visualize and imagine yourself really strong after this 4-step method. Do the aura protection every single day so that your aura becomes stronger and stronger, and no longer anyone can touch your auric field. And listen, you don't have to live under someone else's energies. You don't have to carry someone else's energies. You don't have to suffer because someone couldn't celebrate your light, because you are protected, you are powerful, and you are being watched over. Whatever was done, whatever was sent is now protected. It dissolves in this moment and you claim your inner authority. Today, you just took the first step towards that energy space. So breathe in, breathe out, do like, follow, share, and hit the bell icon so that you get updates of similar YouTube videos for you. I'm going to put in massive stuff which can help you heal. So do watch out for part 2 of this, where I'm putting up a meditation to help you heal from the dark forces, the dark energies. And I will continue my journey in empowering you. Are you ready to shift and change your energy and align with me to be empowered? Take care.